Hey kids, welcome back to English class. Today we will be learning the lesson A Little Fish Story, which is written by Enoch B. Comstock. This lesson, titled A Little Fish Story, is included in Unit-4 of your Marigold English Reader. Let's begin the lesson. There are a great many million fish in the seas, but this story is about just one of them, and a very small one at that. Though there are millions of fish in the seas, this particular story is about a fish which is very small. Now, this little fish had everything in the seas to make him contented, but he was not happy. You will laugh when I tell you why he was not. He was unhappy because he was so very small. Here, the little fish is not happy with his comfortable life. Instead of being contented or satisfied or pleased with his happy life, he keeps brooding over his small size and remains unhappy always. So he says, "It is very hard to be such a little mite of a fish. If I were only larger, how much happier I could be." He started believing that he could be happier only if he were bigger. He was so obsessed of becoming big that he ignored the happiness in his life. And he said it so many times that I think he believed it. One day, he was swimming along with the rest of his school and thinking, no doubt, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful for than he, when suddenly, with no warning, they found themselves in the meshes of a great net. Something unfortunate happens to the fishes one day. As the school of fish was swimming along and having fun, they got trapped in the meshes of a great net. There was much floundering and splashing as the net was drawn up out of the water into the sunlight. And just as its hull was being emptied into the boat, the smallest fish in the school wriggled through the mesh and slipped back into the cool, clear water. How good it felt! The fish that were trapped in the net started floundering, but there was no escape for them. Soon the net with the fish was hauled into the boat. But luckily, the little fish could wriggle through the mesh and slip back into the cool water. And for the very first time, he felt happy for being small. It was a small size that made it possible for him to slip through the meshes of the net. He swam here and there and everywhere, and some of the fish who knew him well all the rest of his life said that they never again heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. After miraculously escaping from the net, the little fish changes his perspective on life. He realizes that it was a small size that let him escape from the net. So he felt thankful for being small. Children, this story leaves us with a valuable lesson. The moral of the story is we must always be contented with what we have. Instead of wasting our time and energy comparing ourselves with others, we must discover our innate potential. This will surely lead us to success and make our lives happier. So always remember this valuable lesson, children. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful story. Now let's discuss the new words from this lesson. The first new word included here is million, and it means a large number. The usage of the word million is there are millions of fish in the ocean. The second new word is floundering, and it means to struggle in water. Here on the screen, you will find the fish floundering in the man's net. So using the word floundering, I have framed the sentence. The fish was floundering in the man's net. The third new word is meshes, and it means a network of wires or thread. And the sentence framed by me using this word is: the fish were caught in the meshes of a great net. The fourth new word is haul, and it means to pull or drag with effort. Here in this picture, these men are trying to haul the boat from the sea to the shore. And the sentence is: the men hauled the boat out of water. The fifth new word is contented, and it means satisfied or pleased. Using the word contented, I have framed the sentence: the baby was very contented after he was fed by his mother. The next new word is splashing, and it means to scatter liquid. This video will show you what splashing is. Using the word splashing, I have framed the sentence: kids enjoy jumping and splashing in small pools of water. The next new word is emptied, and it means unload or to remove the contents. Here you will find a hungry boy emptying his plate. So the sentence using the word emptied is: he was very hungry, so he emptied his plate fast. The next new word is wriggled, and it means to twist and turn. In this video, you will see how an earthworm wriggles. The usage of the word is: the earthworm wriggled on the sand. The last new word is warning, and it means to alert or give advance notice. Using the word warning, I have framed the sentence: the doctor warned us about coronavirus. Children, here we have discussed all the new words, their meanings, and usage. Now let's discuss the question and answers. The question answers of this lesson are included under the heading Reading is Fun. Here there are 4 questions. Let's answer them one by one. The first question is: how many fish are there in the sea? The answer for this question is: there are millions of fish in the sea. Moving on to the second question: why was the little fish unhappy? Here the answer is: the little fish was unhappy because he was very small. The third question is: what happened to the fish one day? The answer for this question is: the fish got caught in a great net one day. The fourth question here is: why was the fish thankful to be a little fish? Here we can write: the fish was thankful to be little as he was able to easily escape from the meshes of the net. So children, this is all I have for you in this session. Until we meet again, have a great time. A big thank you for watching.